Hold the hose over a bucket immediately after disconnecting from the tank so trapped water drains cleanly. When you disconnect a supply hose from a tank, you will almost always have some residual water inside the line. First, turn off the supply at the valve and relieve pressure by opening a downstream faucet briefly so flow stops and pressure equalizes. Place a bucket size to capture the expected volume directly under the hose end before loosening the connection so the first few ounces to pints go into the bucket rather than the floor. After disconnecting, raise the hose end and work along its length from the disconnected end toward the tank, using a steady downward motion so gravity pushes out remaining water. If the hose is long or has bends, lift and shake gently while pointing into the bucket to coax trapped pockets out. For very flexible or ribbed hoses, you can run a short length of compressed air at low pressure into the hose from the tank side to push out water, but only if you are confident of pressure control and safety and the hose and fittings are rated for that pressure. Finish by tipping the bucket to pour water into a drain or toilet, then wipe the hose connection and surrounding area dry with an absorbent cloth to prevent drips when reconnecting later. Common issues include underestimating the volume that will drain so water still spills when you move the hose. Prevent that by using a larger bucket and keeping the hose end above the bucket rim until you are ready to tip and empty it. Another frequent mistake is leaving kinks and low points in the hose that trap water. Run the hose straight and work along it so gravity can clear those traps. People also forget to relieve system pressure first, which causes a sudden spray when loosening the fitting. Always close the supply valve and open a downstream outlet briefly before disconnecting to avoid surprises. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find local contractors for water management and other plumbing tasks, and lets contractors find work by listing services and responding to project posts. We also host a discussion community where we share tips, ask questions, and learn from real homeowner and contractor experiences.